Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful and super duper delicious, and that life is treating you oh so deliciously wherever you are in the world. So what do we do? 3, 2, 1, beam me up my juicy little lads. Thank you, little lads, you're delicious and bright. Now then, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to any passers-by. And I hope that you too are having a super duper and delicious time wherever you are in the world, and that life is also treating you most wonderfully. Now then, the weather in our neck of the woods in the old UK, well, a little bit windy. It was raining this morning, and then of course we had a tiny little bit of a spark of sunshine, but other than that, no. So it appears to me, unless you're in your hot blood, cardigan weather. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, so if you enjoyed the video today, if you well, just, I'm not even going to say anything. I do not want to say anything, my delicious little babies. I never let anything get me down. I do not. If somebody wants to listen, then God bless your beautiful dear little hearts, then please listen. If not, well, just do not. There's millions of other videos to look at. Now then, so that's not being rude or disrespectful, and thank you to anybody who does listen to me anyway. So let me just get into this, because I do not want to do a long video, okay, simply because, well, I'm just simply not in the mood. Okay, my delicious little babies, that's just the way, there we go, life rocks and rolls, okay? So let's just, let me get to the easiest one first. So we got more on Nigel Farage, okay? Now, I've listened to him this morning, okay? I'm not going to advertise him, okay? And I'm not being nasty. Well, I've done enough with his name, haven't I? But then he's read out, what did he say? 40 pages, 40 pages of why the bank has decided not to keep him on, okay? And of course, you know, it continues where, you know, he's clearly not been able to get a bank account anywhere else. It turns out, only from what I've heard. Anyway, well, I said, there we are, which I did, okay? Not like I'm saying, I told you so. That doesn't mean no, by the way, okay? Not that like I told you so. But you see, when Donald Trump was, you know, because he's in America, yes? And Nigel Farage, because I remember it. And he went, there we are, over there, do you see? Now, I knew, ding, ding, dong, dong, with me old flipping noddle. Common sense, yes, that somewhere he was going to get flipping stung. Okay, my delicious little babies, there we are. And now it seems that something's coming back. I'm not going to necessarily say to bite him, okay, but they're using what other means, there we are, shall we say, okay, to justify why they feel the way that they do about Nigel Farage. So, he did happen to mention, so correct me if I'm wrong, he happened to mention, I listened to it this morning, it's only about, what, nearly 7 minutes long? Not long at all, okay? But like I said, I'm not going to mention his channel, I'm not going to mention the other one who he said, okay? Because I choose not to, okay? I'm not going to feed them, there we are, feed them. Okay, because they're like little flipping vampires, okay? So, at the end of the day, here's a fact. 22 times in this 40 page mentioned Russia. What was it? 14 times Donald Trump. So, you can see, there we go, my delicious babies, where this is going. Do you see? My delicious, and once again, strap slipping, somebody's thinking of me. I hope it's juicy and delish. Getting back to this now, matter in hand. So we can see where this is going, can't we? My delicious little babies, yes. Anyway, I'm just seeing a dear lady. God love her. She lives over the back of me. She used to walk pretty fast actually for an elderly. She pushes a little trolley in front, or she's not pushing it so fast now. Anyway, I did mention, not to take the old jab, jib jabs anyway, okay? We see things, there we go, declining. God bless her. You know that dear lady always calls me Gaina, so she never calls me Mia, okay? Or Carla. She always calls me Gaina. Okay, so when she looks at me like a gainer, me personally, I do not ever feel that I look like a gainer. Do you see what I mean? But she just, whenever she sees me, she says, "Good morning, gainer," or "Good afternoon, gainer," and then we'll have a little natter. And I'll ask her how her family is, and she'll explain. She's, God love her, she's a great grandmother. Okay, so yeah, oh God bless her, I hope she's all right. Anyway, getting slower. Right now then, yes, so getting back to Nigel Farage. So the thing is, it's very clear in what he said in a space of under 7 minutes, just going over the letters, my delicious little babies, Nigel, that it seems to be very, there we go, political. Now, I do agree with what he said, because I've been following things, there we are, for quite a while, long while, okay? So I do agree that they're wanting to bring in other things like digital, okay, and things like this. So I'm totally, there we are, in agreement with that, do you see what I mean? But ones must never ever feel that only, let's just say, the wealthy end up this way, because I've said on other videos, and anyway, I've looked over the years, there we are, okay, that what happens is that if you actually look back, and on YouTube, anywhere, my delicious babies, on Google, on not that I like to advertise Google very often, but on where I go, quack go, yes, okay, you only have to read up at how many, and this is like us out here, there we are, the normal population, yes, that this has happened, there we are. But the ones who seem to get mentioned are the ones who seem to have, there we go, some sort of name. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies, yes? But Nigel Farage was saying that as well. So he's, there we are, still learning himself. Because even though, I'm nearly, again, that doesn't mean no, I'm nearly 50 this year, okay? And I'm going to be honest with you, my delicious little babies, yes? It doesn't matter who we are on the planet, who we are, okay? Nobody knows everything. So there we are. We're constantly learning. Do you see? And he too. There we are. He would never, say if he had looked at this a decade ago, he would never have said to himself, well, am I going to get cancelled? Is anything going to happen to me? He would have never seen that in a million years. But they're doing all of these things. It's like a way to introduce something, okay? But sometimes they have to give a short, sharp shock. There we are. And that's what they're doing, okay? That's why they had to find somebody who can put this out. And unfortunately, it happens to be Nigel Farage. But then unfortunately, let's think about everybody else that this has happened to. There we are. Do you say? So he's not on his own. So when everybody's only just feeling sorry for one must feel sorry, there we go, for many who've gone through the same thing. Okay, my delicious babies, that's all I'm saying. There we go, that's all I'm saying. Okay? So that's that. Now then, the next one is, right, now then, so I watched this one and another one before I came on to my video today to you all, my delicious babies, for whoever, like I said, chooses to even listen to me. Well, if you could please tap into the old space bar in YouTube, my delicious babies, it should read, or what you should be typing in, sorry. I've said that the past 2 days. Anyway, Bros. You know that, you know, it reminds me of, my sister and a friend went to a concert, you know, years ago. You know, Bros. Do, 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 do. You know, I owe you nothing. Ooh, nothing at all. Yes. Do you know what I mean? I don't know why, important, there we are, came to me mind. Do you see what I mean? It's like, I watch you crumble like a very old wall. Ooh. Yes. Anyway, just came to my noddle. Do you know what I mean? Could be a wall, could be something else. Okay? Anyway, but I used to love Bros. You know what I mean? Oh, did you know about it? I mean, I never wanted to go to any concerts. I was just never one to go to concerts. But my sister and her friends, they're like this kind of, there we are, this kind of thing. But not me. You know, I'd sit in my bedroom, listen to my tunes. You know, I liked a lot of my older tunes. Do you know what I mean? There we are, Motown and different things. But I can listen to any kind of music. Do you know what I mean? Yes? If I can see, there we are, ding, ding, dong, dong, some sense in it. Do you see what I mean? I will listen to the words, the lyrics. Very important, that, my delicious babies, because as we know, let's just say certain music, whatever it is, in every different form, has been used in a negative, there we are, way, okay, instead of being used in a positive way, okay? But yes, I always loved that song. And there's another song that they did that's just coming to me all noddle. This is not rehearsed, by the way, my delicious babies. It's just what's coming into me noddle. What is it? Oh, please, for those of you, you can go on YouTube. Please and thank you, my delicious babies. Something about the pigeons. Something to do with the pigeons. It's a Bros song. Okay, my delicious babies. Yes, very... another, there we are, banging tune. Do you see what I mean? Okay? But of course, if we look over the years and the decades, you know, and when they brought out that song, you know, when will I be famous? I can answer that. When will I see my picture in the paper? I can answer that. Yes. So you see, if you look, there was a lot of, there we are, influences with different things. Are you getting me now, my delicious little babies? There we go. Just sort of mention it, ding, ding, dong, dong. Anyway, but if you could please, like I just said, anyway, I need to go back to this now, because sometimes, I just drift away, you know, just like a piece of wood on the sea. You know what I mean? Right, now then, if you could please and thank you, tap into the old space bar, Bros of decay. Imagine your teeth decaying. They're decaying, okay? Bros of decay. Now then, this uploader, not in that way, has 488,000 subscribers. 488,000 subscribers, my delicious babies, okay? I actually put in brackets, I like this video. I did, I put it in brackets, my delicious babies. Okay, because I did like it, I liked it, okay? And I'll tell you what it reminded me of. When I was like halfway through, because I took a phone call from somebody, well, actually, I had to call them back, okay? So, anyway, but I was halfway through this, but it reminded me of, and I put it there, look. It reminded me of who I've mentioned before from time to time, you know, on my videos, exploring with fighters, you know, where they go to different places, Romania, Japan, all different places in England, okay, because they're English, okay? God bless them. And it's like they sort of, let's just say, on their journeys, there we go, the highlight things, you know, like somebody else is paying them to, you know, to do some sort of a job, if you know what I mean. It sort of reminds me of that sort of thing, if you know what I'm saying, to you, my delicious babies. But of course, please, you know, please, any of you, please go on YouTube. You only have to type in Exploring with Farters. Now, they cover like haunted things and things like this, but they also go to different places. Very interesting indeed. Okay, my delicious babies. Now then, that's what it reminded me of. But with Bros of Decay, like I said, please and thank you, my delicious babies. Anybody who even wants to watch it. Once you type that into the old spacebar, well, the video that you're looking for should read, and it was only uploaded 2 days ago, although what they were talking about in their video is 2017, and they said 4 years ago, which went to 2021, isn't it? 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So that video must have obviously been done in 2021, okay? Anyway, it should read insane, like you're going insane, okay? Because, you know, when you get all these medications from Big Pharma, you know what I mean? Sometimes, God bless everybody's beautiful dear soul, they feel like, there we go, they're going and flipping insane, don't they? Insane, abandoned, Miami, you know, you know what I mean? Beach resort, where the Beatles used to perform. Okay, my delicious baby, so I'm just going to repeat that again. Insane, abandoned Miami beach resort where the Beatles used to perform. And that's with the uploader, not in that way, like I just said. Bros of Decay. It's like, you know that Miami Sound Machine? Do you ever remember Gloria Estefan? I don't know why, that's just coming to me. There we are, that's just coming to me, noddle. God bless you. Oh, it's my little allotments up the road, okay? Oh, so the allotment family, they're so beautiful. Anyway, sorry, I do get distracted sometimes, my delicious little babies. Anyway, yeah. What's that song? Gloria Estefan, sorry. The rhythm is gonna get you, the rhythm is gonna get you, the rhythm is gonna get you. Yeah, okay, I don't know why. I just, you see, this is not rehearsed, it's just things that are just coming into me all noddle anyway. But yes, I really found, I've got to be honest with you now, my delicious babies, I found this really interesting, but I'm into all of this, there we are, kind of thing, do you see what I mean? So many things in that video, my delicious little babies. There we are. So many things you wouldn't, there we are, get your hat. Okay? You know, when you watch a shorter video, I think it's about, 44 minutes or something, but you know, when you watch it, you know, it says, there we are, so much. It's just unreal. Do you say to me, my delicious little babies? Anyway, I'm leaving it like that. Now, very lastly, okay, my delicious little babies, you know, this is all about, I'm not being rude or disrespectful, okay? It's all about, there we go, education. For those of you who've not seen this, well, you know, you may, there we are, have an interest in it, but it's also interesting to look at, there we go, the comments as well. There we are. Okay, my delicious little babies, very interesting indeed, okay? Now, finally, so this is another one, and then that's the end of my video for today, okay? I'm not going to be doing no more, okay? So if you could please type into the old space bar, please, and thank you, my delicious little babies. And this is dark exploration films. Dark exploration films. So it's dark space bar, exploration space bar, films space bar, okay? Now, this uploader, not in that way, happens to have 461,000 subscribers. 461,000 subscribers. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, The video that you're looking for with this uploader should read, please and thank you, my delicious little babies, anybody who even happens to take an interest, okay? Because you see me, I try my best, there we go, never to miss a thing, do you say? Exploring an abandoned mansion from 1915, my delicious little babies, yes? So if you break that down, you got 1 and 9 is 10, and 1 and 5 is 6. So therefore, that comes to 16, doesn't it? But if you look at it, it comes to 7. Anyway, that was also mentioned in the previous video that I was talking about, okay, to do with Miami Beach, okay? Anyway, so found evidence of child abuse. So I'm just going to repeat this once again, my delicious little babies. Exploring an abandoned mansion from 1915 found evidence of child abuse. Okay, my delicious little babies, and that's the uploader on YouTube. Dark Exploration Films with 461,000 subscribers. That's the end. So, but the only thing that I would say here, but I'm not sure if I was reading it right, you know, when I was listening, my delicious little babies, but anyway, I'm going to mention it anyway. Said, you know, oh, this is a, you know, beautiful mansion, a lovely, oh, thank you, oh, you know, my beautiful little neighbours up the road, oh, with a little baby in a big pram, oh, God bless them, okay, see, I'm getting waves today, do you see what I mean? Anyway, my delicious little babies, let me get back to the matter in hand. I do apologise, I do get distracted, anyway, but in a nice way, okay? Anyway, when he said, oh, you know, it's a shame for this to be knocked down. Well, anyway, I had mixed views on this, okay? Because, oh, yes, we could say keep something up if you can get some evidence, but then, you know, you knock it down. So my feelings was mixed here, okay? But it's like I've said for how long, okay? But mind you, I've been saying it for years. There we are, okay? Anything that's putrid, yes, well, should be knocked down, because nobody, especially if they're still alive, God bless the beautiful dear little souls, with any abuse, would even want to look at a building, no matter who they are. I do not mean that in the wrong sense of the word, my delicious little babies, but no matter who they are, they would not, there we go, want to be reminded of something. So, you see, usually in these great big mansions, okay, especially over the decades, you will find, my delicious little babies, that there we go, a lot goes on, okay? So just because it looks all, you know, big and square and all these things, absolutely means F all at all, do you see to me? Because if things are gone on, it doesn't matter what is full and plenty there. Doesn't make no difference at all, my delicious little babies. What it really comes down to, okay, is that if badness, there we go, has happened, then badness has happened. There we are, okay? Doesn't matter how you rock and roll it. Okay, my delicious little babies. And just one last thing, so lights off. That's the end of my video, very short one. Makes change, doesn't it, my delicious little babies? Sometimes I just been ramble on and on and on. But I personally do not feel as I say anything to be, I do not feel nasty or disrespectful or anything. Sometimes, you know, I have a bit of a moment. But then again, so does everybody. Anyway, I probably look tired today. I do not know why. Sorry, my delicious babies, but my spirit just wasn't resting. Wasn't resting, there we go, at all. Okay? Anyway, I'm not worrying about it as long as I get my flipping video out. Do I worry? No. And that's not being nasty, my delicious babies. What you see me is what you get. Soul to see, not literally. Okay, there we go, my delicious babies. Just a figure of speech. But there seems to be many who are sold as seen, isn't it? Anyway, globally. Anyway, but the very last thing, yeah, I put out a little video last night, you know, to do with her girder in Egypt. Yeah, it actually looks really lovely. Like, when I look back to all of the footage on the computer and everything years ago, it looked lovely then, but it didn't look like how it looks now. There we are. So something, do you see what I mean? A lot of, you know, I've just got home improvements. shall we say, okay? But it does look delightful. So, you know, I may, find myself. Do you know, this little orange and black little butterfly just keeps flying all this morning, okay, and this afternoon across my window. But you know, they always say if you have a butterfly that comes, it's usually dear spirit or one of your, there we are, dear loved ones, okay? They come in the form of a butterfly. Look at that. Do you see, my delicious baby? So I'm pretty sure that this little butterfly wants to, there we go, give me a message. Oh, how beautiful. Anyway, but yes, her girder, oh, it looks beautiful there. Absolutely, there we are, super duper flipping beautiful. Mind you, I do love Egypt. I mean, even when I took the first time round, I took my youngest daughter with the dad, and the second time round, because I was a single mum then, I took me two beautiful little baby daughters. Oh, God bless the beautiful dear little souls. I took them on my urn, okay, and let me tell you, the security in the hotels. Let me tell you, there's no way that any little bairn, any little toddler child would ever get out of that hotel. Not a chance. Okay? And, the security, they do not have these play water guns now or anything like that. They have there we are, the real flipping thing. So if any little bairn went to get out of the hotel, they just put the gun, bang. You're not going anywhere. Would never hurt the little bairns. Because whenever I've gone to Egypt, and I've been twice, I'm only speaking from my experience. Me personally, there we are, they're the salt of the earth, there we are, and I've had a lovely time, okay? But obviously others may have different feelings on it, but that's just my feelings. You know what I mean? I feel like I've just got hurly. I feel like there's a hurliness, there we are, there's a hurliness there. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Whereas when I've gone somewhere else, I haven't felt that way. Not Turkey or anywhere. There just doesn't seem to be that same holiness, okay? So maybe for poorer Egypt, there we are, God bless, they've been used, there we are, in the wrong way. Yeah? Okay, just like other places have, do you see? I could name there we are, I could reel off, there we go, I've just got Atlas, I could reel off, there we are, quite a few. Okay, my delicious babies. Anyway, I just have this kind of, I don't know what it is, this special, not to meet a man there or do anything like that. No, it's just the feeling of the place. Do you see what I mean? It just has a lovely feeling. I don't know, I cannot explain, but birth times, there we are, I've had a fabulous time. Honestly, there we are, I've had a beautiful time when I've been there. Do you know what I mean? But for others, it may not be the same. They may not have had an excellent experience, but for me personally, my little bairns, yes, we had a lovely time. Do you see? My delicious babies. Anyway, that's the end of the video. So until my next video, please continue to lift the vibration and lift the frequency, okay? And please give a listening ear, because it's always very welcomed. And please take care of yourselves, and please try to take care of others, okay? If you can, and please continue to feel the love, okay? Because everybody needs to feel the love in some way. Do you understand what I mean? Yes. And also, a smile a day keeps the doctor away, just like an apple a day keeps the doctor away. And please give a tap on the back, a shake the old hand to some family members, to some friends, or to some work colleagues. And please tell them that they're super duper wonderful, super duper juicy, and super duper delish, and that you love them so. And just let you know, my delicious babies, for any of you out there, if you're helpers in somewhere, whether you're healers, whether you're not healers, whether you just give a listening ear, angel, you're all little angels, okay? No matter what you're doing, whether you're on all different platforms, whatever you're doing, you're little angels, okay? My delicious babies, especially the ones who give out, there we go, very truthful and honest advice, and they try to help, okay? So on that note, my delicious little babies, you just take care now, wishing you all many love and blessings. And love to you all, okay? God bless you all. And may you all have peace, love, and harmony in each and every one of your lives, okay? But please and thank you, please just watch this. There we are. I cannot emphasize this enough. Strap slipping again. I cannot emphasize this enough. This is super duper important because you see, when I give videos out, I give it, there we are, for a reason, okay? To look at things, to pay attention. It's so important, okay? So on that note, have a beautiful morning, afternoon or evening, wherever you are in the world, okay? Because you only get one life. So please have a super duper time and enjoy it, okay? So until my next video, my delicious little babies, much love, God bless, take care, thank you, goodbye.